After the fight, Yeo-Woon disappears quietly. He goes toward the lake, thinking about becoming stronger. There, he asks the Nano Machine how much of its total functionality he has used so far. To his surprise, only 3%. Wanting to understand its capabilities better, he commands Nano to transfer all available information about its functions into his mind. Once the transfer is complete, Yeo-Woon carefully reviews everything. He decides to test augmented reality mode. Nano creates a simulation avatar of Moo-Keum based on their recent fight. Yeo-Woon battles the avatar repeatedly. He fights 15 times. He wins only once. Silent and thoughtful, he returns to the dormitory. As he enters, the atmosphere has changed. The cadets look at him differently now. Fear has replaced contempt. He has defeated one of the heirs. As he reflects on this shift, Haobong approaches him nervously. The same cadet who was forced to attack him in the infirmary. He asks Yeo-Woon to show him his assigned bed. Yeo-Woon hesitates. Suddenly, Haobong drops to his knees and begs Yeo-Woon to take him under his protection. He pleads desperately. After a moment of silence, Yeo-Woon accepts. The day of the second test arrives. 4 groups are formed to cast lots between them. Leaders from groups 1 to 4 are called forward. Lots are drawn. Group 1 will face Group 3. Group 2 will face Group 4. Then leaders from groups 5 to 8 are summoned. There is a twist. Group 8 has a new leader, Cheon Yeo-Woon. The night before, while training with Nano, Yeo-Woon heard a disturbance nearby. Using night vision, he moved toward the sound. He discovered Moo-Keum fighting a masked man. The attacker struck fiercely. Moo-Keum dodged, but while landing, he twisted his knee. Yeo-Woon did not wish to interfere. But as team leader, Moo-Keum was necessary for tomorrow's battle. Just as the masked man moved in to finish him, Yeo-Woon intervened. Seeing him, the attacker fled. Yeo-Woon brought Moo-Keum and his subordinate back to the dormitory. Moo-Keum was treated but was no longer fit to fight. The team panicked. Without their strongest fighter, they were at a severe disadvantage. In the middle of despair, Haobong suggested making Yeo-Woon the leader. Some agreed immediately. The rest had no better option. That night, Yeo-Woon quietly left his bed. Using night vision, he scanned the dormitories. He entered Group 7 quarters and compared every face with the masked attacker. No match. He then approached their leader's bed, knocked him unconscious, and pierced his leg with needles. Next, he entered Group 6's room. Again, he scanned every face. One member was missing. That absence confirmed his suspicion. The missing cadet was the masked attacker. As the leader isn't available, Woon plans to mess with the whole team. After the drawing of lots, as Yeo-Woon stepped down from the stage, he noticed a familiar face. He asked Nano to scan the individual. The result: 100% body match. The culprit had revealed himself. The matches begin. Group 1, led by Mu Yeon of the Dark Clan, fights Group 3. The battle is brutal. Cadets are struck down, shields shattered, blades clashing violently. In the end, Group 3's leader surrenders. Next, Group 2 faces Group 4. Group 4 claims victory. Then it is Yeo-Woon's turn. His team remains nervous after the previous night's incident. Seeing fear in their eyes, Yeo-Woon gives a short but steady speech. Before them stands Group 5, led by Won Ryo of the Sound Clan. The match begins. Group 5 attacks first. Yeo-Woon activates augmented reality. Group 5 forms an arrow formation. To counter, Yeo-Woon orders a wedge formation. The two leaders clash directly. Yeo-Woon blocks her strike with ease. She retreats and changes formation. Yeo-Woon mirrors her adjustment. Both teams charge again. Mid-charge, Yeo-Woon suddenly shifts to formation number 1. Believing it to be another arrow formation, The opposing leader orders her team to focus on the front. But Yeo-Woon's numbering system is deceptive. Within moments, Group 5 is surrounded. Encircled from all sides, they are forced to surrender. But Won Ryo's pride cannot accept defeat from Yeo-Woon. Enraged, she attacks him directly. A brutal duel begins. Blades slash, blood spills. In a shocking move, Yeo-Woon executes a precise strike. Severing her right arm, she's rushed to the infirmary. Group 8 is declared the winner. Next comes the third competition group. The leader of Group 6 burns with rage. He knows Yeo-Woon crippled his teammate the previous night. The match begins. Group 6 forms an arrow formation. The leaders collide at the front. Driven by fury, the Group 6 leader smashes his opponent's shield aside and pierces his chest. He commands his team to push forward. The battle is fierce. But in mere moments, Group 7 falls. After the test, the cadets gather at the academy library. Yeo-Woon enters the first floor, which he missed earlier due to being in the infirmary. 2 hours are allotted. He instructs Nano to scan continuously. Within 1 hour, he absorbs information from 55 books. Deeper inside, he discovers a massive gravestone engraved with a poem. A guard informs him that no one has paid attention to it in nearly 20 years. Behind the stone, Yeo-Woon notices sword marks. He asks Nano to analyze them. The analysis reveals traces left by 2 individuals. Further study shows the marks are not random. They form a sword style. Yeo-Woon commands Nano to reconstruct an augmented simulation. The sword technique appears before him. After watching it once, sweat drenches his body. The style contains 45 distinct movements. After finishing the first floor, he moves to the second. 3 hours are allowed for the upper floors. There, he finds another gravestone. More sword marks. Nano scans again. Analysis reveals 24 traces from one swordsman and 56 from another. All data is extracted. Other cadets stare at Yeo-Woon. While they sit and read, he simply walks past books, flipping pages rapidly. No one knows about Nano's scanning ability. After completing the floor, he heads back to the dormitory. He is stopped by the leader of Group 6. The leader seeks revenge. They prepare to fight. But they are interrupted by Cheon Yeo-Woon of the Blade Clan. Yeo-Woon forces the Group 6 leader to leave. Afterward, Yeo-Woon greets Yeo-Woon warmly and calls him brother. Yeo-Woon tells him to speak plainly. Yeo-Woon reveals his intention. He wants Yeo-Woon to serve his clan. In truth, it is a demand to abandon his claim as an heir. Yeo-Woon refuses. Yeo-Woon's expression darkens. Before leaving, he demonstrates his power by forming a chi blade in his hand and threatens him silently. After he leaves, a rare expression of concern crosses Yeo-Woon's face. Later, he enters an individual training room, a small concrete chamber. There, he activates augmented reality again. He replays the sword style carved into the second floor gravestone. This technique is far more complex than the first. To test it, Yeo-Woon creates a clone in the simulation and prepares to pit the mysterious sword style against his own butterfly dance.